A very obvious statement. That's a very good basketball team. They are so versatile at every different spot. I mean, George Niang is something that you just don't see very often come along. A guy that versatile in so many different ways to score the basketball. I'm most disappointed, and just we talked about all week that effort, match their effort, and be able to us dictate instead of somebody dictating to us. And before you can start talking about winning and those types of things, you got to be able to do those two things first. So, take my hat off to Iowa State, and obviously it's a very good team, with their number 13 ranking. There'll come a day we'll bring a team in here that will be able to win games in this Big Four Classic. It wasn't today.
Coach, talk about the speed. Iowa State just has a way, don't they, of extending in speed. How good are they getting the team out of their way?
Well, the first thing is when you turn the basketball over, it's a layup at the other end. And so the very first thing you have to do is take care of the basketball. We turned it over 18 times tonight, and the majority of them probably let layups at the other end. And that's the very first thing before you do anything else. But yeah, I mean, they're very athletic and fast and quick at every spot, and different mismatches, and they make you pay when you make a mistake.
Jacob, you've had some success today. How long is Iowa State, and how is it able to combat that?
How long are they?
Yeah, their range, long arms.
Oh, yeah,
lots
long
of
range.
arms in there when you were getting the ball. How did you
Yeah. I mean, first of all, they were doubling the post, so my objective was just to take a dribble out, find the open man. One thing is definitely getting in the paint, getting to my move, worked out pretty well. Something I need to work on still, but seems to be the part of the game where I have the most success, so that was definitely a key component.
Playing so many young guys that you want to see them come together. You want to see them, I don't care what the score is, them to be able to talk and communicate and get us into things. It's about today, but it's about tomorrow, a month from now, or a year from now, to where we're going. So I think we did a pretty good job, or the young guys did a pretty good job, not singling anybody out, but it ain't easy when you're down to be able to keep yourself together and keep talking and communicating. And I think at least the young group that was in there at the end sustained that. You try to take, this should be a great example of, you want to get to big time college basketball, you just got a really good look and taste up close and personal. This is how it is at this level. And you need to, when you lay your head down tonight, remember that, and each and every day what you have to do to try to get to that level. That's what our objective needs to be.
I feel like they're a great offensive team.
They do two things really well. The way they down ball screens that you don't see, and there's teams that do it and are not very good at it. They do it very, very well. It's NBA style of defending ball screens. Doubling big to big in the post is something else that causes people havocs. Our two post players turned it over 8 times because of that today. Those are two things they do at a high level that a lot of other teams do in the country, but aren't able to do it to that degree.
Is there a link, athleticism, or just the way they coach? All three?
Yeah, I mean, for both of those aspects of how they guard ball screens and double the post, you need length and athleticism to do both of them, and they have both of them. So those two things separates them defensively.
Anything else?